In the endeavour to improve and develop solar energy systems, we are continually looking for new locations and settings to construct solar plants, which often takes us to expansive natural areas. But serious questions may be raised over the sustainability of these landscapes. Does nature have to suffer, or can it thrive together with energy systems? The answer to this can be found close to Jerez de los Caballeros, a town in the province of Badajoz in the autonomous region of Extremadura. Here, Huasca Solar Corporation has recently installed one of the most powerful solar plants in Europe, while respecting the natural flora and fauna of the area. Grupo Alfonso Gallardo, the leading industrial group in Extremadura, handed the task of building a solar energy park in Badajoz to Huasca Solar Corporation. This would be a unique project, as the remit dictated the park had to be completely at one with the nature around it.
Dentro de la estrategia de diversificación del Grupo Alfonso Gallardo, se ha apostado de manera importante por las energías renovables. La primera inversión importante que se ha hecho y que se ha terminado ha sido esta planta de 10,8 megavatios en Jerez de los Caballeros.
As part of company strategy, Grupo Alfonso Gallardo decided to have a solar photovoltaic plant incorporated into the construction of its new steel mill.
Inicialmente se pone en contacto con el grupo Huascor y se ve que la posibilidad de colocar paneles fotovoltaicos en el tejado de la acería es bastante costosa e inviable, y busca una nueva alternativa, que es unos terrenos que tiene anexos a la acería, y se ve la posibilidad de colocar allí un panel solar fotovoltaico de 25 megavatios.
The area earmarked for the park is an estate of 600 hectares, with rocky outcrops and expanses of indigenous flora and fauna. As the Regional Environment Department of Extremadura dictated that the natural ecosystem of the area be conserved, adjustments were made to the draft project, and the final plant was limited to a maximum of 11.37 megawatts.
Los mayores retos han sido precisamente integrar los seguidores solares fotovoltaicos dentro de toda la vorágine de vegetación que había en la zona, ¿no? Entonces se ha tenido que hacer una campaña fundamental de topografía y de detección de cada uno de los árboles, zonas rocosas, zonas vegetales, para dejarlos intactos.
To ensure the sustainability of the area's environment and maximize energy production, the necessary measures were taken. An exhaustive study of the moving shade in the area was done to establish the positioning of each tracker. Similarly, old roads were improved and appropriate access prepared for the more than 1,000 trucks and trailers which would be entering and leaving the area throughout the construction phase. This was an incredibly challenging project due to its unique nature and the specific requirements involved.
Una de las características fundamentales de Huasca Solar Corporation es que presta soluciones a medida de las necesidades del usuario final, del cliente final. Somos capaces de hacer trajes a medida, no trajes pret-à-porter, de tal manera que podamos satisfacer las expectativas del cliente.
Over 200,000 meters of underground cable were used. 1,432 solar and mover trackers of between 9.3 and 7.5 kilowatts were fitted. 2 different types of panel technology were used for the plant, using air-solar and sun-power cells. In just 3 months, the installation of one of the most powerful solar energy plants in Europe, perfectly integrated into its natural surroundings, was completed.
Las emisiones de CO2 que este parque ha conseguido ahorrar son más de 4.000 emisiones de CO2, y concretamente este parque es capaz de alimentar la totalidad del pueblo de Jerez de los Caballeros, más de 3.000 familias.
El proyecto acaba de terminarse, es un proyecto con el que nosotros estamos muy satisfechos por su inicio y su arranque, sobre todo por su ejecución.
Para Huasca Solar Corporation supone la demostración de que se puede hacer una instalación de energía renovable, en este caso de solar fotovoltaico, en un entorno natural y perfectamente integrado, con lo cual es una solución de generación de energía que puede ser repetida en otros entornos de las mismas características. Es una demostración palpable de que se puede hacer.
Each time we overcome a challenge put to us in the development of renewable energy, we get a little closer to our final objective. Projects such as this one are a step towards achieving harmony between the demands of nature and ours, and show us that by working together with the same objective in mind, we will achieve our ultimate goal of creating a sustainable world.